Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's MTG box analysis will focus on a March of the Machine, the Aftermath Epilogue Booster Box that was opened on May 17th, 2023. We'll begin the analysis by comparing the cards that we saw in this box to the cards that we were eligible to obtain from an Epilogue Booster Pack. Then we'll examine the non-foil and foil coverage of the set, along with coverage by Rarity and Duplication. Then we'll review the current set value, break down the actual observed value for the box, and conclude with a summary. If you want to go deeper into the analysis and see all of the metrics for this box and more than 100 others, simply join the channel at the Give Me the Data level. Let's get things going by reviewing the contents of the box in comparison to the cards that we were eligible to see. Using this chart, we can see the foils that we observed in orange, the non-foils in green, and the cards from the set that we were eligible to see in gray as the baseline. In the non-foil space, we saw between 8 and 12 cards for each of the primary colors of Magic, plus 23 multicolor cards. We also saw 19 showcase cards and 1 retro frame in non-foil. In the foil space, we saw between 2 and 5 cards for each of the primary colors of Magic, plus 4 foil showcase cards. Moving into coverage, in the non-foil space, we saw 53 unique cards out of a possible 100, giving us 53% coverage of the set. We saw 100% of the non-foil standard frame cards for blue, black, and red inside of this box. In the foil space, we saw 23 unique cards out of a possible 100, giving us 23% coverage. This time around, we didn't see 100% of anything, but we did see 75% of the blue cards in standard frame. Pivoting to coverage by Rarity, the Aftermath set does not contain any commons, just uncommons, rares, and mythics. In today's box, we saw 80% of the uncommons in non-foil, along with 24 rares for 48% coverage and 5 mythics for 25% coverage. In the foil space, we saw 60% of the uncommons, along with 4 foil rares for 8% coverage and a single mythic good enough for 5% coverage. In total, we saw 28 rares and 6 mythics in these 24 packs. And here's a look at the true duplication inside of today's box. Despite the set only having 50 cards, and us opening 120 total cards, only 26 of the cards were duplicated 44 times for a box duplication rate of 37%. This isn't nearly as high as I thought it would be. Before we take a look at the value in today's Epilogue Booster Box, let's review the value of the cards that we could have pulled. This chart shows all 100 cards from the Aftermath set that you can pull from an Epilogue Booster using non-foil market prices as of May 15th, 2023. Currently, the set features 6 cards valued over $10. The top 5 are going to be the Tyvar of the Bellicose, valued at $11.62, Nissa Resurgent Animus, valued at $16.06, Obnixilis Captive Kingpin, valued at $16.29. Then we have Nissa in Retro Frame, valued at $25.89, and the Retro Frame Karn Legacy Reforged, valued at $28.59. The set also features 10 cards valued between $5 and $10, and 25 cards valued between $1 and $5. The remaining 59 cards are currently valued under $1. If you were to add up the non-foil market prices of all 50 standard frame and 50 showcase cards in non-foil, you'd be looking at a grand total market value of $263.71. And now let's review the actual value that we saw in today's box, starting off with the non-foils. I'd say we did pretty darn good, seeing 2 of the 6 cards valued over $10, including the standard frame Nissa Resurgent Animus, valued at $16.06, and the retro frame Karn Legacy Reforged, the most valuable card in the set, valued at $28.59. We also saw 3 cards valued between $5 and $10, and 6 cards valued between $1 and $5. The other 81 non-foils that we pulled are valued less than $1. In the foil space, I'd say we did pretty good as well. We saw 1 card valued over $10, and it was the standard frame Obnixilis Captive Kingpin, valued at $10.68. We also picked up 2 cards valued between $5 and $10. The other 25 foils in the box were valued less than $1. So how did this box perform? Well, I purchased this box from Amazon during pre-order for $76.99. The current market price for these boxes as of May 15th, 2023 is $65.89. Today's Epilogue Booster Box contained 24 packs, each with 5 cards, allowing us to see 120 cards plus 24 tokens. The 21 tokens that we saw are currently valued at $3.97. The 86 uncommons are currently valued at $20.32. The 28 rares have a current market value of $40.03, and the 6 mythics are valued at $68.34. Here are the same values broken down by non-foil and foil. The 92 non-foil cards produced $86.57 in market value, whereas the 28 foils produced $32.17 in value. Either way you add it up, the grand total for this box comes up to be $132.66 in current market value, which makes this box a gain of $55.67 and a return of 172% of my purchase price in card value. Now, for those of you interested in cards valued just over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, we saw 10 cards valued over $2 in this box, and they have a current combined value of $91.98, which means that those 10 cards represent 69% of the total box value and currently are paying for my box. Now, do keep in mind that it is release week, and as more and more of these get open and more singles hit the market, prices will go down. So while this box looks good on paper today, it may not in a few weeks. Be sure to come back to the channel on Friday when I'm going to be doing a collaboration with Pure MTG on a box of Flesh and Blood Monarch. Thank you so much for watching. I want to take a moment to give a special shout out to all of the channel members. Your support helps fund this operation and allows me to create the content that you all enjoy. If you're not yet a channel member, I invite you to consider becoming one. By joining, you'll gain early access to videos and many other perks. If you're interested in supporting the channel but don't want to become a member, there are several other ways that you can show your support. Every little bit helps and allows me to continue with the channel. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, do something amazing.